Hey guys, this is Young from Dream Design Construction. We're here at another job. We just finished. It was a kitchen renovation. It was a little bit complicated. A lot of work that was involved in here. And there was a lot of unexpected costs that was involved in here. And here I'm gonna talk to you about how much something like this will cost and how long something like this will take. And what are some of the mistakes that we made and some of the unforeseen costs that was associated with this project. Let's go. Old kitchen was here where you see that beam is. There used to be a wall there with a small kitchen. So we removed that wall. We added a beam because it was a load bearing and opened it up and just have one long kitchen here. Then we added, of course, gas cooktop with the pot filler, hood, marble backsplash. There's actual duct going through here, if you look. So basically we added a fake cabinet frame and doors to make it look like it's actual cabinet. So when you actually open it up here, there's actually gonna be old ducts going through here. So this is actually not a cabinet. We just made it so it looked like it's part of the cabinets, and then we kind of continue. There was a window there. We removed the window, add a new small window to match the window in the sink, and pretty much just opened it up with a small island here. Customer had a separate contractor for the flooring. This is something that we did not do, but other than that, we were responsible for all this. This is like a pantry area, of course, pantry, fridge, and microwave oven. Wanted to do two-tone, so we just did just the pantry with the blue. Everything else stay with the gray. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Spice racks here. This cabinets, actually, this is regular cabinets. This house, CFM, is if it's over like 360, we need to do a makeup air. So we have a makeup air system here. We added makeup air, then added a little toe kick vent for the makeup air. We actually redid this sink here. When original sink was installed, picked out, it was too narrow. This customer didn't like it, so he actually bought a new sink. We had to have the contact guys come and recut and fabricate it on spot. This was actually done 2 days ago. Yeah, so we got the new sink in. Customer is happy now. Before it was really narrow, he couldn't put a big pasta pan, so I took care of that. For a kitchen like this, it's gonna range anywhere from 50 to 70K. In this house, what actually made it cost a little bit higher is because we actually installed a beam. When we came out and inspected the job, there was actually a load-bearing wall, so we actually had to take out the temporary support everything and actually add a beam to remove this wall. When there's obviously load bearing or beam involved, the cost is definitely going to go up. There was some, the window we removed, adding new windows here, and because of the CFM for the hood, we had to add a makeup air. That's also going to add cost to it. There was a lot of custom work on the hood, on the upper cabinet, because there was a duct. We wanted to make sure that it kind of blend in with the other side. We didn't want to build a bulkhead and put a smaller cabinet, and then on the left side we just had a full cabinet. That's gonna look really weird. So we actually did a lot of custom work to make sure that where the bulkhead is, it looked like an actual cabinet. So a lot of those things was involved. Those we actually took the full responsibility. We did not charge customer for that. We just wanted to make sure that the finished product is gonna look nice. So we went out of our way to make sure that finished product is something what the customer will be satisfied with. Project like this could take anywhere from 6 to 8 weeks, okay? But this did take a little bit longer just because the siding that on an existing house was not a stock item. It was an old siding. It was a double 4 Dutch slab, which they don't really make in stock anymore. So that took a long time to come in, so small stuff like that. But in average, you're probably looking about closer to 8 weeks for a project like this from beginning to end. For the sink, it was actually picked out. It was actually on a material list, and that's what we installed. But after the installation, client said this was too narrow. So on our material list where they signed off, he was telling me that they signed off on the color and the design, but not the actual dimension. So at the end of the day, it was a little bit more narrow than a normal sink. So we told the client, okay, that's fine. customer bought the sink, new sink, but we credit back to him, so we pay for that technically, and then have the countertop guys come and, you know, refixed to put the new sink in. We took the responsibility, pay for the client. What do you guys think? Is that our fault or client's fault?